Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel sifunde iy'ncwadi ey'bhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese sizala sikhuluma ngazo le ndaba esuke siyifundile, senzela labo phela abasuke bengenaso isikhathi sokuthi bayifunde iy'ncwadi nalabo abasuke benqena nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sizokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senze ama-reviews or ama-recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Uma ngabe uyaqala ukusijoyina namhlanje and you really like our content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi bese uyaphinda futhi upressa i-notification bell eduze uka-subscribe ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Uma ngabe ufuna ukuba imember yale channel, pressa u-join button la ngezansi bese ulandela ama-instructions on how to become a member of this channel. Today we are going to review this amazing performance, you guys, that we watched, Osukwini Layizolo, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, and maybe you can give me your thoughts on this amazing performance that we watched yesterday, you guys. First, I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on the whole video, and then I'm going to go, step by step, certain, issues that I want to talk about when it comes to this really, really amazing performance, you guys. Number one, you guys, like I said, the performance was great, like the character that was playing, the actress that was playing this character, guys, was perfect for this role. I don't know who casted for this show, but it really, really was amazing. She did a really great job, and it was a perfect performance. I liked it, I liked it. I really, really did. I think I liked her for that character. I hope she gets more roles, honestly, after such an amazing performance. So overall, I thought that was a good casting for the performance, and it went really well. It was entertaining. It was entertaining. There were comedic moments here and there. It was a serious performance, but there were comedic moments here and there, and we are going to talk about it as we go through this video. So yeah, kudos to the actress. She really did a good job with this performance. Another good thing about this particular performance was the title of the video, the Chris Excel narrative. It was well thought of, Chris Excel narrative, because yeah, it is a narrative. So it was great. I like the title. It went well with the performance and the seriousness, of the actress, because she really did a good job. I'm wondering who wrote that script, because the person did a really good job. They wrote a really good story, and I guess the person that wrote the script and the actress were, they connected, because she seemed to understand the script very well and executed it very well. So yeah, you can see it wasn't a waste of time to watch it. Yes. And the negative, though, you guys, because the storyline in this performance was that the character, in the performance, was trying to prove to the viewer that they are not crazy. There was the whole thing. There was the whole storyline in this performance, that you are trying to prove that you are not. So I think here, because there are statements that you don't say when you are trying to prove to people that you are not crazy. You don't say these statements, because these statements make you sound and look even more crazy. So I don't know if I can blame the actress for these statements, or I should blame the person that wrote the script, unless the person that wrote the script and the actress were the same. I didn't see it when the credits were running. I didn't see it. But the issue that I have, the statement that I have an issue with, is that the character kept on saying, I have been sent, referring to myself. I have been sent. She has been sent. She is working for somebody. I really thought that the script writer really played this actress, because honestly, even though she was very convincing in her acting, these statements were making her sound a little bit more crazy. And also, it was overdone. It was like talk, 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 you have been sent. Talk, 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 you are working for somebody. So every time you were getting convinced that this actress is really doing well, like acting really well, then she would say that this statement, and you're like, now I think you're crazy, So I think that really didn't work for the story. But overall, yeah, it was a good performance. Okay. So when the performance starts, it starts when like first few seconds, the character says, I don't come for people, I don't come for people. I was a little bit confused because I've watched previous seasons of this show, and there are episodes of the show where she comes for people, this character. So I was like, did the person that wrote the script write it wrong? Maybe, he meant I used to come for people and got into trouble. So now I am trying to stay away from coming for people. I don't know. But right at the beginning, I was confused. But, maybe they were trying to create a dramatic moment in this performance, So I understand, but I was smelling a lie there when she was like, I don't come for people. Right at the beginning, I don't come for people. And I was like, okay, but I've watched the previous seasons when you were coming for people. Or you mean in the future you're not gonna come for people? I was not clear there. So but then also later on in this same performance, she also calls somebody my orange. So I was like, oh, okay. I guess if you call somebody my orange is not coming for them, you are just calling them my orange. Maybe I didn't understand because I am not an artist, you guys. I am not an actress. So I do not know the things of actresses, and I do not know the things of artists. So I felt like maybe it's me misunderstanding, but it did feel a little bit like if someone has a name, you are not calling their name, you are saying my orange instead of their name. It seems a little bit like coming for somebody, but you guys can come into the comment section and tell me maybe that no, it's not. Sometimes we do call other people or my orange, it's okay. You guys can educate me on this one. And then the character goes on to say that on Saturday it was brought to her attention that someone called Andomlejo, which is myself, had made these videos about the Chris Excel, whatever. It's a Saturday afternoon, I'm guessing, And she said she was with her family and, having fun, and she was drinking, This part, you guys, this is where I saw that this actress really was good. She is very good, you guys. She is so good that I almost felt like this is a real story, because it sounded exactly like the story I also had on Saturday. Because she said that she was drinking on Saturday, and also Chris Excel. This, no, guys, I know you don't know who Chris Excel is. It's just somebody else that I know, because Chris Excel on Saturday, I was like, what a coincidence that Chris Excel on Saturday, in our back and forth, he said, calm down, I'm going to drink, It was also on a Saturday afternoon, evening, right there. So I thought, this actress, you guys, I was like, what a coincidence that she was drinking and this one was also drinking. On Saturday, but again, it's a Saturday, guys. A lot of people are drinking. In her defense, a lot of people are drinking on Saturday. So the coincidence that Krista said, "Calm down, I'm going for a drink." Not for a drink, I'm going drinking. Let me go drink. Yes, she said, "Let me go drink." And this one was, I guess, Chris Excel and her were drinking on Saturday. Let's just say that Chris Excel and this actress were drinking on Saturday. Not together, no. They don't know each other. I'm the one that knows this one, and then I just happen to watch this play. And then she goes on to say that because guys, I'm sorry to I'm disrespecting somebody's work. She says that the character being accused of this whole thing is like taking a clip from somebody's video and not watching the whole video and making a conclusion on just a clip instead of watching the whole video, and we as YouTubers are very guilty of that. I could relate because as YouTubers are very guilty of that. We will watch the whole video of somebody, whole video and take a clip here and clip there and a clip there and make this person look very, very bad, you know, because we are trying to convince the viewers that this person is a bad person. That's what we do here on YouTube, you know. But this character knows nothing about that because she's never done it, you know. Has she done it in the? Yes, she's done it in the previous season. So I guess, but she was saying that what I was doing is like doing that, but in the previous, I guess this character has really changed. This new season of the show, she has changed. She's doing something new, you know, because the taking a clip and making somebody look a certain way from just a clip is something that she has done, you know, in the previous seasons of the show. But see, yeah, you know, what can we do? She also says, guys, Ntando's content, meaning me, is not her flavor, which I was very happy about, you know. She said she's never watched my videos, you know, and I'm like, on this part, the character was really getting into character, and I was like, yes, you know, you are getting into the character, it's really working. I was enjoying the show here. And she also says that she has had a very hard job now of going and watching all of my videos. You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, there's such a hard work. You know, she is a hard worker, you guys, because I mean, obviously, if you're going to act, you have to go and do background information, you know, get background information. But what really confused me about this character is that on Saturday she says she was with family drinking and whatever, and then on Sunday she had babalas and whatever, and by Sunday afternoon the video was already uploading that makes references to my videos that she never watches. Yeah, so I guess Ukuthi she had enough, because she even mentioned the video I did about big YouTubers, which had nothing to do with her, but she never watches my videos. If she had the displeasure of watching my videos just to prepare for this video that was already uploading on Sunday, when she had papalas in the morning, and in the evening on Saturday she was with her family drinking, when Chris Excel was also drinking on the other side. Okay, okay. Okay. But she was getting into character here, and I was sitting there, like really enjoying the show. I even got the popcorn. Okay. And she said, she kept on saying, because you are very sensitive. She says you are very, and that's me. You are very sensitive. I won't come. She says she won't come for my looks and whatever because I am very sensitive. I was like, yeah, that could be the reason. But sometimes when you've had an exchange with somebody, you know, and then you do a video about them, you already know. You already know not to go there, you know. But again, we will take this as a reason that I am very sensitive. I'm fragile, you know, and that's a mistake sometimes people make because yes, we wouldn't be here if people didn't make that mistake. But anyway, let me get back to the character. She says that me, Dando, am not. You see how convincing it was, her acting, is that I even felt like I was part of the performance. You know, so when I refer to myself, guys, don't blame me. It was the performance was that good. It was so good, the performance, that I even felt that some people can act. You know, I even felt like I was part of the performance. The way she was so good. This lady is very good. The misfortune. This part, guys, I was almost crying thinking about the misfortune of this lady having to sit through my videos. How horrible. How bad. You know, at this point, a lot of us watching the show, we were crying. I heard my friend say she was crying, Shame. I was like, my friend, I know, I cried too on this part, Shame. What a misfortune. The misfortune of having to sit through my videos. Even I don't sit through my own videos because I know how terrible, it feels to have to go through that content, Shame. I was feeling sorry, but yeah, that shows good. The actress was really good in doing the show. She says she plays with the big dogs. She plays with the big dogs, which I agree with. If you would say you play with a big dog, I don't know if you're a big dog or a small dog, but we will get to this big dog issue later on. Because here I was like, I get what the character is trying to do. She plays with a big dog. I am not on her radar. Okay, we agreed. We agreed on there. But sometimes, be careful when you're playing with the big dogs. Sometimes you think you are playing with the big dogs, and sometimes you're not. You must be very careful. You must be very. One of my viewers explained it very well and said, sometimes you are sitting down and you're watching people dancing. Yo, people are dancing, and you're like, yo, mangasukuma la, hey, nami ngizodansa. Bashaye inyokanyoka nawe ubone ukuthi nami inyoka ngiyasazi. Yo, uthi hey, bashaye, usukume. Uma uthi uyasukuma, hayi vele ngibhede umlenze ubhekele ubhekele angikanjalo. That's the same case with me. When I'm sitting down, I think I can dance. That's why my viewer, it's not me, guys. My viewer explained it like that. But sometimes this is that case where someone thinks, but they haven't. But here also, Ian Lavanzan just say, affirm it. You must affirm it. To get it, you must affirm it. So there's nothing wrong with thinking you are a big dog. Even though everybody else can see I'm also a millionaire, you guys. I'm also a millionaire. I'm also a millionaire. It's just that God hasn't decided to give me a million yet. He hasn't, but that's not my fault. I'm a millionaire. Whether God has given me millions or not, that is not my problem. So now you can't come here and tell me that I am not a millionaire because I know I am a millionaire. So I felt like here it's that thing, she plays with a big dog, she's a big dog too. I can't come now and say she's not a big dog. So the character was very convincing, you guys. And then she says, when it comes to this Chris Excel thing, I must look within my circle, this was one of the very comedic situations, but since it was a serious acting and performance, I tried not to laugh. But I was like, but it makes sense. For her, it makes sense because she is also on somebody's inner circle. That is the scary part. That is the scary part, that she's on somebody's inner circle. So she thinks inner circles have, if you know, you know. So she thinks that people's inner circles have, if I may say, snakes, because she's also somebody's inner circle. And then she says, you are working for some. Every time that statement, I was like, hey, this is a crazy character. This is a crazy character. She would convince me, and then she would, that's why I say that the person that wrote the script here really didn't do a good job by putting in these lines. And then she also said this was another comedic one. That's why I said that this performance was good, because it had seriousness and then it had comedic points in it. She says that look into the ninjas. She said look into the ninjas, because you did say that people say you mustn't talk about, and I'm like, but you don't have time to watch my videos. How did you know that? Yeah. How did you know that? But guys, like I said, I apologize. I put myself in the story because the character really was that good. And then she says she feels threatened by me. And I'm like, oh, shame, Bandla. I was almost crying here when she says she's feeling threatened. If I met her at the alley, she will feel threatened. And I was like, oh, shame. Why? I was almost crying here. She's worried about meeting me. I really don't like her. Yeah. And she says, I really don't like her. And I was like, this character, this script. Now I'm not sure about the script, because honestly, when you came and said you had a miscarriage, I was the only one that actually did a video saying condolences to you. Wasn't I the only one that even said on my video that I don't want people commenting negatively, and even wrote on my first comment that people must not comment negatively because your miscarriage was a very sensitive issue? That video is still on my channel. But you think that I didn't like you? Oh, I just don't like your videos. Just don't like. It sounds like you don't like. Anyway, let me review the show. Yes, she said she wants smaller YouTubers to grow. I don't know which ones was more, you guys, because the performance was very serious, but the comedic points were a lot. This was another one that she says she wants smaller YouTubers to grow. And she goes on to say, guys, I must mention her name, and say her name. But she is not mentioning somebody's name here. She calls somebody a fruit on her videos for a reason. And I must mention her name. I was not planning to laugh on this video because I'm talking about somebody's art. I hope she doesn't take any offense to this. It's just that her show was so good that I was crying, I was upset, I was mad, and I was also laughing. It was that kind of a show that, it had a range of emotion, which is how a show is supposed to be like. And then she goes back to that statement that made her sound crazy. But I've already accepted that that statement is because of the person that wrote the script. She goes on to say, I am working for somebody. Guys, you can't sound sane and say that statement. You are working for someone. Yeah. But again, okay, it's a performance. Okay. And she says that I will lose subscribers when the truth comes out. I'm waiting. And then she goes on to quote for my friends. I don't know if she was mixing maybe the script. She said another line that what she was supposed to say in another scene here when she was talking about Bako M, and she says that she's not jealous of Bako's 6,000 subscribers because Bako has 12.5 subscribers. So I was like, you are not jealous of her. I'm the one that has 6,000 subscribers. Bako has 12.5. So I thought maybe she got the lines mixed up in the script. And she says that she talks about something, me celebrating 6,000. The fact that whatever was going on Saturday was going on was not going to stop me from celebrating getting to 6,000. If you thought you're that important that I'm not going to celebrate getting to 6,000 subscribers because of what was going on Saturday, you think very highly of yourself. I was going to celebrate. I've been celebrating every 1,000. In fact, I celebrated 100 subscribers. So I was not going to not celebrate, but it was obviously sweeter because of what was going on. And then she talks about Clancy's. Okay, you guys. She says Clancy's was born before Jesus was born, or around when Jesus was born, he was around. Which basically means that this character was coming for Clancy's age, And this is some of the reasons I'm saying this character was very good, you guys, because Chris Excel, who's that person that I was talking about, you guys, that you guys don't know about, Chris Excel also said that I'm a gogo, which was Chris Excel's way of coming for my age. And here, this character is coming for, that's why I say when someone is acting and you can see someone in them, that means that that person is really good because she's coming for Clancy's age because for some reason she thinks there's something wrong with being older. She thinks there's something wrong with being older. Hey, newsflash, it's coming. It's coming, at 40. Yeah, you think I thought I was going to be 43, but I'm 43 now. I've accepted, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. But she's coming here for Clancy's age. I don't know what's wrong with Clancy's being older, but I know for sure that there is no way that Clancy's was there when Jesus was here because then we wouldn't need to read the Bible because we would just ask Clancy's, Christmas Day, Clancy's, what happened when Jesus was born? Tell us, did Maria really not have sex with Joseph? Because Clancy's was there when Jesus, and I'm also a gogo, and I wish I was a gogo, honestly, guys, because it means that I will be getting my pension very soon. At least, when are they getting paid? On the second, I will be getting my pension very soon. I wish I was a gogo. So the similarities between this character that I know of coming for people's ages and this it is interesting. And the fact that they were drinking on Saturday and you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? She also mentions that my content, my commentary is different from her because I make notes. And I'm like, I only make notes when I do reviews, but you have never watched my videos, but you have had time to go through my reviews to know that I make notes. Hey, and I make notes here as well. Hey, but you don't watch. Let's not worry about it because you don't watch my videos. You don't watch my videos, okay? And then she goes on to the statement, you are working for somebody, which made her sound crazy, you guys. I really hated that they did that to this character because honestly, it wasn't fair. It made her really sound crazy. And then she says that she's not jealous. I don't know where that came from, you guys, because I've never said anybody is jealous. But I did say that Chris Excel talks about other people's channels when her channel is also taking like all of us. Because really, our channels are all taking. We are taking all of us. But someone pretends that they are a know-it-all because they play with the big dogs. But this is where, guys, it gets interesting because she also says somewhere in there that she is a small fish, you know. I know she did. Go watch the video, She said she's a small fish in this space, so you should. But I was like, if you're a small fish, how can a small fish play with big dogs? You know? Are you a big dog or are you a small fish? Because there is no way that a small fish can play with big dog because you will get eaten. You will get eaten if you play with the big dogs and you're a small fish. A dog will eat you whether they are hungry or not. They will just eat you. So how are you a small fish but you are also a big dog? That's why I really felt like this lady is really right when she says she's not on my radar. I'm not on her radar. She's right, she's really right because she's in a level that I don't understand. She's in the planet where small fishes play with big dogs. That is a very special thing, you guys. We must all be fighting to get there where fishes can play with big dogs. Small fish, not just a fish, a small fish can play with a big dog. We must all be fighting here on YouTube to get to that space where, as small fishes, we can play with big dogs. The character really convinced me that she has reached another level. And then, you guys, the ending was amazing. Amazing, you guys. The ending was like this should have been the beginning of the performance because honestly, we were clapping our hands and ready to give her a standing ovation because this girl did so well with this performance. She says, "Be well, my sister. Be well, my sister." You know how deep those words are for a sister to say to another sister, "Be well, my sister." Be well. Wish a sister well. I thought, man, and right there, guys, that's when we thought the performance is over. We were clapping our hands and getting ready to give her a standing ovation because we thought, oh, this was a great. And then, now when the script writer, we need to find her because honestly, he did something wrong here because the video should have ended with "Be well, my sister." Be well, my sister. It's like big performance. I don't know why she had to go back and said, "You as a commentator, you have a responsibility to keep it clean." And I'm like, but you character have not kept it clean. I must keep it clean, but you haven't kept it clean. And then I thought, but let me ignore that because the "Be well, my sister" was so good. I thought, let me ignore that because I thought, okay, no, they just made a mistake and put that at the end. But she said, "You are sent." But then the whole point of and then at the end I was like, the point of the video to prove that the character is not crazy, or was the point to prove that you are crazy? Because if the point was to prove that you are not crazy, you would have ended with the "Be well, my sister." But the fact that you ended with "You are sent," it made me feel crazy. But guys, that's how I saw the character. That's how I saw the story. I don't know how you saw it, you guys. How you received it? Do you want to see another season or not? Do you want them to change this character? Maybe get another actress to do it or not? I think she's perfect for this role, you guys. I think the only person that maybe they must consider changing is the person that wrote the script. But the actress was perfect, you guys. Hey. We will review many other shows like this ones, you guys. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Mpumegona. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.